George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
So a lot of people want to know how much will their payment change if they increase or decrease their purchase price from an amount that they've been pre-qualified at. That's what we're going to be talking about in thecreditjungle.com today. This is George Anderson. Thanks for joining. And we're going to use just an example here for some simple math that you can apply in almost every circumstance. And the first thing I want you to understand that this is going to be based on an interest rate range of about 3 to 4% on the interest rate. So some types of loans, your rate could be a little bit lower. Sometimes it could be a little bit higher if it's an investment property with 20% down, duplex, fourplex, something like that. But this is pretty good idea. If you move up the scale to much higher interest rates, like maybe approaching 10%, this formula is not going to be as accurate because amortization formula is a logarithmic function. But I think where we're at right now in current market conditions, this is going to be able to take care of probably 99% of all the borrowers out there. So we're going to use an example of a conventional loan with a purchase price of $400,000, putting down 10%. That's going to be a loan amount of $360,000, and we're going to estimate an approximate payment with principal, interest, mortgage insurance, property taxes, and homeowners insurance, that approximate payment's going to be $1,900 per month. So we've got a purchase price of $400,000, loan amount of $360,000, payment of $1,900 a month. So once I've just given people disclosures and I've kind of ran through the numbers with them, they already know that, okay, that's where we're at. But then invariably I'll be driving or doing something and I'm not in front of my computer or have my calculator handy, and people will just say, hey, how much would our payment change if we found a home that's worth $420,000 because we really found one and we just don't want our payment to go up very much on that? Well, I would just tell them, I said, well, your payment would go up $80 a month. And they're like, are you sure? And I go, yep, pretty sure that's what your payment's going to go up is $80 a month. Did you do that in your head? And I go, yeah. Here's the formula, and it's much more easy than you would think. So in this circumstance, we're going to use an interest rate of 3%. So here's the formula. The formula is your rate plus 1. Okay? So that's 3 plus 1 is 4. And then that $4, it becomes $4 of change in payment for every $1,000 in purchase price. So if somebody's going to move up their payment $20,000 from $400,000 to $420,000, well, that's going to be a multiple of 20 times 4, $80 a month. Same thing if the purchase price were going to go down to $380,000, if your interest rate's 3%, 4 times 20, we subtract the $80 from $1,900, now we have a payment of $1,820. Pretty simple stuff. And the same thing is true if somebody is trying to figure out, well, we only want our payment to be $1,800 per month. Where do we need to be with our purchase price? Well, if you want your payment to move down $100 a month, okay, then you're going to have to move down $25,000 in purchase price. But anyway, it's a pretty simple formula. Just remember your current rate plus 1 is the number of dollars, okay, so $4 for every $1,000 of change in the purchase price. Purchase price moves up 10 grand, okay, that's going to be 10 times 4, $40 a month. Hopefully that's pretty simple. And there's a few other little tricks that I did. The condo that we did, or the video I did about condominiums and how to factor how the HOA fee would affect how much you qualify for. I'll roll out a few more of these as go on. I'm not really that smart of a guy. I've just figured out a few tricks to make my life easier, and now hopefully they'll do the same thing for you. Have a great day, and thanks for coming into thecreditjungle.com. This is George Anderson, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.